Hi guys, it's Gadget, and I hope everybody had a good 3-day weekend and everything. Mine was okay. I stayed home, did a little cleaning, found my book bag, my bag for Anime Boston, blah blah blah, made a scarf. Wanna see? Cute scarf. Made it for somebody that I'm gonna go see in April and everything. Really cute and everything, my hair got messed up. Oh, ignore these thingies. I ate something or touched something that triggered a reaction, so it won't clear up for a while. But otherwise, I'm doing good. Trying to forget about the idiot, and not doing well because people keep, when I'm venting, they keep bringing up the negativity of everything, and I'm like, guys, I want to move on, but I just want finally, like, to finalize in my brain, like, what the hell happened? And people who haven't heard bring up what happened, and then I gotta tell the story over again. And even if his friends are watching this and everything, unless you hear both sides of our story together, you're gonna get different perceptions, and that's what I wanted to talk about, perceptions. Because we had a big weekend though too. My mother went manic, and she caused the problem and everything. My dad walked out, all this, but enough about that, because it hurt, because my father has to put up with everything, but he won't stay out long, but he does stay away for sometimes and everything when she's bad. And that's the perception. People didn't realize my dad is strong-willed and everything. They didn't know how much problems and everything was going on when you deal with a manic. Same thing when you're dealing with friends who haven't heard from you in a while, or didn't know that you were broken up from somebody or disconnected from somebody and stuff, and then you gotta tell the story over again. And when they look at you and they laugh, because when they hear the end part of it and everything, they're like, is he really that much low self-esteem and everything? I go, yep. And they said, what was worse, and we know why you walked away and told him what you told, because of how he said that. And I said, yes. He said what my family has said to me my whole life. I was nothing. And that hurt worse. Because if I was something, he'd be here right now trying to resolve our friendship. Because like I said in my past ones, I gave an opportunity for him after I calmed down to talk. He said everything was said and done. So that meant I was nothing. Just his play toy. My friends all said, good. Good you walked away. It hurts. But you know what? I don't want to be somebody's play toy. And one of his friends had commented on my Facebook page. It was something about a post I put. It was a cute picture about not being, about how I gotta, see, I wish I wrote it down, but basically the gist of it was one guy loving so many girls, but rather just love one for who she is and everything. And the way they put the statement was like, they really wanted okay, how do I put it without insulting people and stuff? That's the thing. Because, and not saying certain words on here, because it's I'm editing this for like younger audience and stuff, and watching the clock at the same time. But basically the gist of it is that I said basically after her comment was, I'd rather be loved by someone for me than be someone's next cheap piece of, or cheap toy every time. And they never responded back to that. Because you know what? If someone really friendship-wise, boyfriend-wise, anything, truly loves you, and you can love your friend, because that's where the brother bond, or if you're a guy, your sister bond comes in. If you love somebody, love has different meanings. Love can be the love of a family member. Love can be, well, that you like. Love can mean, love my friend, my longtime friend. Love can mean, you know, love is a word used for many things. So that's why I couldn't understand anything when people start saying, oh, they don't love me, they don't care about me, I'm nothing. Growing up hearing that, you learn to see the signs. And friends were just keep bringing it up because they didn't know what happened. They do laugh at the point when the guy didn't want to be friends in the corner, which meant no more kissing, no more hugging, no more, you get it, right? And everything. They did laugh at that, and that he wanted to schedule, because the week that we were fighting was too busy for him, that he would want to talk next week. You're scheduling our break, like, and even on the phone, he was trying to get me to break up with him. I sat there and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I will break up with him. Because you know what? It's not worth it. I'm not his mother. He can go stay with his mother. I am my own person. And then his friend tried to say that I'm the princess because I want everything on my terms. Yes, I do. Because no man is going to make me cry again. No man is going to tell me I'm nothing. No man, because men don't do that. Boys do that. Brats do that. People with blinders on does that. Or do that. So, I come to you telling you about perception. Look at the person next to you. If you want to perceive them one way, fine and great. That's how you were taught, fine and great. But I would go deeper. I'd take that book. Look at the cover, look at the binding and everything. I would open it and read its introduction. You know what introductions are? Hi, how are you? What's your background like? What's your family like? This is the introduction. Then you read the chapters. Oh yeah, in grade school this happened. Or do you see? Life is chapters. But in a human book, there is no end yet, because the story keeps writing. And I like writing my story. It's at the point where it's had its ups and downs, but that's the best part. The roller coaster. It has its ups and downs. But my story's not finished. And that's why I'm coming to you with these video blogs. Because I'm urging people, write your own stories. Video your own stories. Because out of this, I hope, maybe one day somebody will talk to me and say, can I write this? Or can we make a movie of this? Or maybe we can find a way to talk and figure something out. Because, like I said, this is just another chapter that finished out, and I'm working on another one. So you figure, I'm going by birth years, so we figure, let's see, I'm 35 now, so in November I turned 35, so we figured chapter 35 started in November. Perfect way to start the chapter, because it won't end until I turn 36. So let's see. The start of that chapter was my birthday and meeting him. And then we saw throughout the chapters, throughout the chapter, things didn't go well and everything. Now we're up to me starting over and starting to get on with my life and everything. So it's just the very early paragraphs of the chapter. This chapter won't be finished until next November. So I wonder what I could put in this chapter. But think about it. Each year of your life is a chapter. And you keep writing it. And you keep adding to it. I like seeing my life that way. This is one chapter that's still being written until my next chapter. And I look back at all my other chapters and I see, so this happened at 25. This happened at 26. Oh, if I reread this, maybe it'll help with chapter 30, or it'll help with chapter... Do you see what I mean? Think of your life as a chapter. Or when you meet somebody. Here's the cover. Let's open up and look at the introduction. And then let's read the chapters. Think of it that way. And like I said, the story's not finished. There's no end yet. This is just part of the chapters where it's like, you know, like when you have a storybook, you have all happy, and then all of a sudden it's bad, and then it's happy again, and then it's bad, and then it's happy, right? We're at the cusp of it. We're at the bad and the happy at the same time. So, I'm going to tell you guys, think of your life as a chapter book. I'm on chapter 35 right now. Some of you may be on chapter 33 or 32 or whatever, right? Let's just hope chapter 35 gets more exciting and less sad. Because so far it's looking up. And who knows, this year is the year of the dragon. So this will be a good year. you're in here. This will be a good chapter. Chapter of fun, chapter of events, because I'm born in the year of the dragon. So, let's see. Just remember, people, perception, and there's shadow behind me. Perception of people is different. Think of people as a book. We want to look at the cover, look at the binding. We want to read the introduction and learn about the chapters. Because like a book, you read every chapter to get the story. No skipping ahead. So, these people that I've met have skipped ahead. They didn't read the whole chapter. Or like these guys I've met that only saw the cover. Didn't even bother to do the introduction or anything. So, and the prefix, you know. So, I'm going to tell everybody this. Think of your life as a chapter book. Your story's not finished. It's only finished when you want it to be finished. And I don't think a lot of people want to finish their stories. Do you? That note, have a good night. And hopefully, the rest of chapter 35 in my life will be better. Hey, never know. New Year's coming. New days are coming. And I'm moving on. Bye.